No, you knew you were being fooled, but you did it anyway. Yeah.
A willing, blissful ignorance.
Well, look, that's what happens when you try and
Yeah.
escape and go to the Philippines. You have to stay closer.
Yep. It's true.
Bad news. Bad news. Bad news, Baz.
How is everyone? We've got Tiffany Washington, Bradford Moore, Catherine Gallagher. Welcome. Hello.
Welcome to the show, everybody.
Welcome to the stream.
Another riveting, fantastic episode of RipCast with me and Corndiff this evening. We have a great show. We're going to go back in time a little bit. We're going to go into the time machine, Corndiff.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, we're going to go to the time machine because we are going to talk about the history of, I'm going to sing you a song. Ready?
Go.
Hamburger helper, help your hamburger make a great meal.
I don't remember that. I like that. That's catchy.
That is the Hamburger Helper jingle. We are going to go back in time to show you the history of Hamburger Helper.
They could run that jingle today, and it would be a hit.
That is right. We are also going to be going back into the 50s. We are going to visit with some housewives on LSD, aka the acid. They are frying, tripping balls.
Housewives on acid?
Yes. And of course, this week we are riveted. We are flummoxed. We are gobsmacked. If you think that KC was dumb, holy shit. Strap in, bitch, because we're going to show you Ray-Tarded DeVito, aka Ray DeVito. Ray DeVito and the Ray-Tards. And it is, God bless that Ari Jane. We want to get her on here, so everybody tell Ari Jane. Yes. Ari Jane. So yeah. Let's
I have some of her deodorant here.
You do?
I do. I actually ordered some of the deodorant while she was making it.
Yeah, did we try and reach out to her? It's a little
I haven't yet. I've been busy. But
what an asshole.
Yeah, I'll reprioritize.
Very selfish. Why don't you do it right now during the thing, because you got to call it. You can send a message while we're, Can
I multitask? I don't know. Tony, I forgot about the thing.
Which thing?
Let's go. Calm down.
All right, you introduced the thing. Hamburger, introduce the whole. You do the whole intro with you do all the intro, and the first story is going to be Hamburger Helper. Okay, I'm going to pull it up, and you're going to introduce the history of Hamburger Helper because we all know about Hamburger Helper, corn diff. We just don't know the history of it. Have you had it?
No. Tell me, is it good?
You've never had Hamburger Helper?
I've heard of it.
Hold on a second. There we go. No, I just had to. I had to go back because of my eyes.
Tony was rebooting.
Yeah, my eyes didn't work. And also, your story needs to come down. Okay, so put a 1 in the chat if you had or know what Hamburger Helper is, because obviously this is not an American corn that we're doing here. So throw a 1 in the chat. You have not had Hamburger Helper?
What are we trying to say?
Jeez, H.
I may have had some like secondhand Hamburger Helper.
What does that mean? What is a secondhand Hamburger Helper?
You know.
Is that like the 99-cent store Hamburger Helper? Like the off-brand Hamburger Helper?
The Goodwill Hamburger Helper.
There you go. The 99-cent store Hamburger Helper. Look, I'm down. Put it on. And if Airsoft Fatty is cooking it, I'll try it. But I think I need a shot. All right, so we're going to get into the history of what Hamburger Helper is, why it is. Maybe it could be like hamburger or whatever helper.
Hey-o.
There you go. See what you did there. Now, So let's check this. This is the history, holy smokes, of this is an American institution, bro. This is like war food, I think.
Looks like it, yeah.
All right. Let's go. Is that Pat Boone?
Latchkey kids rejoice. It's Hamburger Helper time.
I remember the glove.
To some, it's a sodium-filled, nostalgic taste of childhood. To others, it's just a cheap and easy way to whip up dinner. But how did this dry dinner mix become a staple of so many American homes? Today on Weird History Food, we're cooking up the history of Hamburger Helper.
Now, this is a channel called Weird History Food. I love this channel. I'm going to put this video in the chat later, and you're definitely going to want to go subscribe to this one. Lots of cool, weird food.
Definitely.
Skillet at a time. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to the Weird History Food channel. And let us know in the comments below what other nostalgic meals you would like to hear about. Okay, now let's join hands, or a hand, and make a great meal.
Hamburger Helper, Hamburger Helper.
Make a great meal.
During the economic downturn of the 1970s, cash-strapped American families looked for ways to stretch their meals further than ever before. Gone were the swinging 60s, where a mother of 3 could satisfy her entire family with...
Well, I beg to differ, Annie, because when I was a kid, all right, now this is a long time ago. There was a time, I think, when Corn Diff and I both have been alive, when you could go to McDonald's and get yourself actual beef in a big Mac. Now they're like the sludge patties. And if you do go, listen, I'm going to give you guys a little tip here. Huh?
I missed that comment. What did she say?
Brain cancer helper.
Oh, I don't get
Back
that.
in the day, I think it was simpler.
Okay.
The ingredients weren't as, you know what I mean?
Engineered.
Yeah, I think, back in the 70s and as close up to like the early 80s, you still had a chance,
Yeah. The fuck is this picture of? It looks like a gelatinous barbecue pile with carrots on top. This is terrible.
Now, if you are to go to, I'm going to tell you guys, if you go to McDonald's and if you want to have a Big Mac, here's what I recommend. You switch out the Mac patties for the quarter pounder beef patties, and
all beef.
Yep, that is the code for that off menu is called the McKinley Mac. All right, so there you go.
It's an educational program, people.
Mold.
It really is. I'm giving back to the communities.
Today, those recipes are prosecutable. Dark days had fallen over the land, and the country found itself in the middle of a nearly 2-decade-long inflationary period. While all meat prices were on the rise, beef was hit particularly hard, as multiple cattle feed disruptions negatively affected the supply chain and caused farmers to shrink their herds. And you cannot cut corners by recycling your old cows into the feed. That's how you get mad cow. Beef became hard to come by, and hungry families cried out the nation over. They needed a helping hand, and who should answer their call but Betty Crocker herself. Well, not literally Betty Crocker. She's not a real person, and she never was. But the Betty Crocker brand, which has been owned and operated by General Mills since 1928. In 1967, Betty Crocker introduced 4 beef-based dinner mixes for struggling families.
You sweet talker, Betty Crocker.
That looks good right there.
See, that's what they're talking about. That's what it's supposed to look like. This is a, what that, that's what do you call what do you
Food.
call a
Cuisine?
Yep. What do you call a masturbating bull?
Happy?
Beef stroganoff.
Ah, he's stroking off. Get it?
See that?
Stroking it.
They consisted of noodles stroganoff, macaroni montebello, noodles canton, and
What? Noodles can fong?
If I said canton, canton. Well, what the hell is? What are they? I've never heard of that.
No. Whoa. That's can fong.
Canton.
Hold on. We got to review this collection here. Because where are these nowadays when you need them?
they consisted of noodles stroganoff, macaroni montebello, noodles canton, and rice teriyaki. You
And here are 2 really racist ones.
may have noticed they misspelled both canton and teriyaki. Everyone else did too, but no one seems to know why. It really didn't matter though, because the products, which required the use of 2 separate pans for cooking up the noodles and for browning the beef, failed to gain widespread appeal. 2 pans,
many
Betty.
pans?
We are at war.
That's 2 pans too goddamn many.
Well, wait. 2 pans is 2 pans too many?
1 pan too many. What are you
Oh,
eating?
okay. It's a fucking pizza cheese stick, man. I've been timing it pretty well so far.
All right.
They were soon after pulled off the
Making me
market, and
hungry.
Betty Crocker had to go back to the drawing board. Just 3 years later, General Mills home economist Marjorie Johnson came up with the idea that would catapult an
Check out Marjorie Johnson.
Would you?
I mean, look at this piece of Americana right here.
all-new brand into households across America. What if they could capture the flavor of the 1967 product line, but have it all come together in just one easy-to-clean pan? 1 pan? Now you're talking, Betty.
Now you're
No more
talking,
boiling noodles. No more shopping around for individual ingredients. No more pain and suffering. And so, in December of
Hey,
1970,
Aussie's here.
Betty Crocker first introduced
Aussie.
Hamburger Helper.
Well, what can I cook that Dad and the boys would like?
Hamburger Helper, what I was planning.
This new product, boasting its one skillet method for meal prep, began as a West Coast exclusive. But thanks to marketing that included Johnson herself, it quickly spread throughout the rest of the country by the following year.
Dinner with Hamburger Helper is one of my specialties.
That launch, they featured 5 different flavors, including chili tomato, beef noodle, hash, rice oriental, and potato stroganoff.
Potato stroganoff. That looks
Rice.
good.
Yep. That would be if Cardiff was caught masturbating.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Hey, what's going on, Sarah? Let's check in the chat here.
Sarah.
I'm on Aussie's back.
Stroganoff. What's more, Betty Crocker promised that just 1 pan, 1 pound of hamburger, and 1 package of any of her new products could feed a whole family of 5. And if you've ever had to feed 5 people every single day of the week, you can see the appeal. Within the first year of its release, a whopping 20
If you have to feed a family of 5 every day of the week, you start to shop for weapons. that high capacity ones.
27% of U.S. households had purchased at least 1 Hamburger Helper box. Its launch was so successful that within just a few years more, they expanded the initial 5-flavor lineup to include the now famous cheeseburger macaroni. And honestly,
Ooh.
we could have halted all
You
human
don't
progress at
recognize
that
any of
point.
this, bro?
Mission accomplished. Betty
No,
Crocker
I know about it.
Okay.
began playing with the non-beef helpers as well. First, there was 1972's Tuna Helper.
Oh, the old tuna helper.
I don't
helped
know about
fish-loving
that.
Families make loads of tuna casserole in one simple skillet.
different
Then
thing.
there was 1973's Fruit Helper.
Oh, I
yeah,
don't-
Fruit
oh,
Helper.
no.
We double-checked.
Oh,
A flop
no.
compared to its predecessor.
Doesn't sound good.
Not to be outshined by Semen Helper, which was a real.
Yeah.
This little number promised easy-to-make canned fruit-based desserts, including the Strawberry Fruit Crunch and the Coconut Pudding Fruit Crunch. Unfortunately, the failure of Fruit Helper was followed by a broader decline in overall sales, and by the late 1970s, Hamburger Helper's cash flow began to cash slow. They needed to course correct before the entire brand went under, and Betty Crocker knew just the man for the job. Meet the Helping Hand. He was an all-new mascot launched in 1977.
Oh gosh, everybody remembers the hand, right?
Shifted away from family-focused advertising and instead directed their attention to their new target demographic of single young men. With this move came a whole new marketing approach. Helper brought back their microwave singles and upped its presence on both Facebook and Twitter, engaging with pop culture like never before.
Wow.
For instance, in response to Jay-Z and Kanye West's album Watch the Throne, Helper came out with a masterpiece all their own, Watch the Stove. Released directly to SoundCloud, this all-new mixtape featured 5 different up-and-coming rappers, all vibing out over...
Who probably all want to jump off a fucking building after doing this.
I'm hoping they were like the comedic type of rappers, like a Lil Dicky or something.
Well, are they? What I want to know is if they're all still with us. Quite frankly.
For Helper's tasty lineup. Its songs included Feed the Streets, Hamburger Helper, Crazy, Food for Your Soul, and In Love with a Glove, all of which today have a combined 15 million listens on the platform. That's more than expected for a novelty food EP. They even produced 2 accompanying music videos, one of which features Lefty dancing uncomfortably close to a woman at the club. Shortly after dropping their mixtape, Helper threw the Lefty 40-ounce Bounce, a wild party in Brooklyn, New York, celebrating the brand's 40th anniversary in 2017. Lefty was DJing, and that's not a joke. In 2022, after over 50 years on the market, Eagle brand bought Helper from General Mills for $610 million.
Wow.
Up from its original 5 flavors, Helper now has over 40 different flavors to choose from, including cheesy enchilada, tomato basil penne, and ranch and bacon. However, it's been almost 15 years since the company's last spin-off attempt. Pork Helper ship may have sailed, but we're still holding out hope for Haggis Helper.
Oh, God.
So what do you think? What's your favorite hamburger?
Haggis Helper. Do you guys have a favorite Hamburger Helper? Let me know in the chat.
Is there a shrimp helper?
There is a tuna helper, bro. Okay. I'm trying to break the bank over here with the American families.
Veal helper.
Veal helper. What do we got? That you got that human helper over there?
Truffle helper.
Truffle helper. Taint helper. All right, so right here we have a look. In America in the 50s, we had this little thing called LSD came out in them streets.
Have you ever tried it?
Oh yeah.
I've heard it's great.
Tried it. I used to do it when I went to fucking school, bro. We used to trip balls and go to school. We would drop 4 or 5 hits of acid in the morning and go to school, frying our brains out. The teachers dripping through the hallway. Everything.
This explains a lot.
Yeah, and then you would be on the way to school, and then the sky was like full of like spiders, scorpions, whatever. Some days it was unicorns, ladybugs. You know, a lot of things. Praying mantis. A lot of hallucinogenic things happening in my life. Hey, has anybody here ever put a 1 in the chat if you've taken acid before, like LSD? Everybody's like, fuck that shit. That's like...
What's the worst thing? I mean, is acid bad for your body?
I don't know. I mean, it really didn't do very good things for my brain.
Okay.
I mean, I had a bad trip one time, and I thought all my friends were trying to... Okay, so I'm going to tell this story real quick. It's pouring rain. We're driving downtown in Philly, and we go into the Ben Franklin. At the end of the parkway, there was a laserium where we're going to see the Pink Floyd laser show. We ended up taking like 14 fucking hits of these 4-way acid pains. I am tripping my fucking balls off, right? And we walk in. This is ridiculous. We walk into this place, and it's the stage, and it's a theater in the round. Okay, so everybody sat down, and it was a round theater around the stage. It was like slowly spin as you went. You know, it was like theater of the fucking round. All right,
theater of the round. I get it. Okay.
So anyway, I go sit down, and then it was like the room has started to have a heartbeat. And I was like, uh-oh.
That's never good.
Yeah. As soon as the room starts to have a heartbeat, and then I realized it's the Pink Floyd album. It's the beginning of the show. You know? For one time when they play Time, boom, boom.
Yeah.
boom. And I'm like, but this shit is like, it set my trip off into it because then I look over at my friends and they all have demon eyes. Like my best friends, they all have demon eyes. And then I just remember my buddy Mike, he's going, shut the fuck up, dude. Please shut the fuck up.
Why? Were you saying something or
I was looking at him. I went, Mike, like, and his face was like a foot from mine. I screamed at him. He was like, oh my God, shut the fuck up. And then what happened was the show started and it was this beetle in a top hat and it wrote,
what the fuck?
And it looked like this kind of neon behind me. I probably should. I don't know why I have this neon behind me. It's very triggering to me because in this neon, the bug wrote, welcome. Right?
Like a Charlotte's Web type of situation?
Yeah.
Like it's just sending you messages.
Yes. And it looked right at me. No, but it's the laser show. So it wrote it in the laser. Oh, welcome. And then this thing with the top hat, it turns into a devil face. And then they go into Run Like Hell was the first song. And then he points to me and he goes, you know, the line in the song where he goes, we're gonna send you home to mother in a cardboard box. You better run. And I screamed. Yeah. And it was a theater of the round. So I get up and my friend tries to grab me and I shake his tackle because I think he's a demon. And I start to run around the theater on the armrests in the theater in the round. I'm running around on the armrests in the fucking theater of the round, tripping my balls off, running from everyone in the security. I'm pissing everybody off, totally ruining the show. And then I see an exit and I run out that way. I run into the rain and then I take off in the pouring rain and they try to chase me anyway.
So you actually left under your own willpower.
I wouldn't call that my willpower.
Well, that's a good point. They didn't remove you though, so that's a plus. I thought you were going to be removed from that situation.
Yeah, it was like the bug was like the MC of the show, you know?
Yeah.
In a top hat.
Fuck.
Seriously, fuck with my head. What were we doing again? I totally lost track of everything. All right, so we are now in this Housewives on LSD. This is wild. Okay. So let's run this. You guys see it?
Yep.
Okay.
Here is part of an interview with the subject just before LSD is to be administered.
My husband is an employee here at the VA, and he told me that they were looking for normal people, and I volunteered.
I see. Do you feel you're normal?
I hope I'm normal. I think so.
Well, a little while back you took quite a series of psychological tests, and I can assure you that you're a very stable and
if you squint, she kind of looks like a young Roseanne Barr.
She really does.
And how do you feel about...
this is when Roseanne got MK Ultra'd. This is Roseanne Barr. Everybody, this is Roseanne Barr. And 1950 something, allegedly, reportedly.
Coming here and drinking this strange material.
Material?
I'm a little nervous, perhaps.
Well, I think that's normal. Well, I think it's time for you to have your lysergic acid. Drink this down, and we'll be back after a while.
Surely there's, I hope to God it's just like a drop or two in a glass of water.
I mean, absolutely that must be diluted. He's like, well, just take this. I know I look like I'm in Curious George. I'm just missing the yellow hat. However, just drink this potion and you'll be fine, Alice.
And see how you're doing.
Holy fucking
This is a glass of water, colorless, tasteless. It contains 100 gamma of LSD-25, 1/10 of a milligram, the equivalent of 1/600th of a grain.
That ain't nothing.
An ounce of this material will make 150,000 such doses. Let us observe the effect. some 3 hours later.
She's got her tits out.
Well, tell me.
Well, I just couldn't. I couldn't possibly tell you. It's
yeah.
here. Can't you feel it? This whole room. This everything is in color, and I can feel the air. I can see it. I can see all the molecules. I'm part of it. I'm.
Hell
Can't
yeah.
you see it?
I'm trying.
There you go.
Oh, it's just like you're released or you're free. Or
Yeah, there she is. Totally. That's some clean
I don't
freaking
know
acid.
how I can
Yeah.
Good shit.
How do you
It's the
feel
good shit.
inside?
Inside.
Inside what?
She's tripping balls.
She is
Is it all one?
absolutely.
It would be all one if you weren't here, and if nobody else. Yes, everything is one. You have nothing to do with it. I am one with what I am. I can see everything in color. Everything. You have to see the air. You can't believe it. And the dimensions and all the prisms and the rays and everything coming down through you and moving.
What does this all mean to you?
I've never seen such infinite beauty in my life. It's like a curtain or a spider web.
Wow.
Can you see it? It's right here in front of me, right now. What? No. Good
Uh-oh.
heavens.
Uh-oh.
You know what went through me? It passed right through me.
Uh-oh.
Could you feel it?
Me? I wasn't any me.
Higher than giraffe tits.
Say. Wow. Hey, Chris.
Is all this pleasant or
How you doing?
unpleasant? Or aren't these the right
How you
words?
doing?
What seems pleasant or unpleasant? There isn't anything pleasant or unpleasant. It's too beautiful. It's how can you think and
Sorry.
Can't you feel it?
What the
Everything is so
I don't know. Is that bad timing?
No,
beautiful
no.
and lovely
Everybody jump. Like, what?
and alive. You shouldn't say anything about anything not being. This is reality. This is.
Mm-hmm.
If you look right over there,
What you got, girl? What you got? Come
are you
on.
looking? Can you?
Yes, what should I say?
Come on.
I wish I could talk in Technicolor, or let you see. Can you? Did you say you
I
can
wish
see
I
it?
could talk in technical.
No, I can't quite see it. Tell me about it.
Look at her. It's you. What is it? A dick?
It's. I can't tell you about it.
She's a dick?
You
What?
can't see
No, I
it,
said,
then
what is
you'll
it? A
never
dick?
know it.
Oh, okay.
I feel sorry for you.
Now, Gerald, I know you have great personal experience with lysergic acid. What do you think of it?
To do that in 2 minutes, eternity
What
in
the
an hour.
fuck is going on with the choppers, Tommy?
Choppers?
Dude, what have you not seen the Nosferatu fucking choppers on this kid yet? Are you not looking at the screen?
Oh, choppers. Chompers.
Policy
Chompers.
possible
Yeah.
causes all the
No,
things to describe it.
Look at this. Look at the top
You can
one.
only say it isn't, it isn't, it isn't. Trying
Kind of
to
that-
tell people what
No.
it
Got kind of that Hudson eye.
Well, of
Yeah.
course, I don't know any of our friends that have taken it but haven't said this one thing in common. Well,
He's like, oh, acid, yes. Battery, I drank plenty of it. Look,
I never knew anything like that in the whole of my life. And one or two people have said to me, I've said it to myself. That's what death is going to be like. And oh, what fun it will be.
Yes, so what fun it will be. Well, there you go. The footage of the 50s wife on acid.
Wow.
Yes, I hope you enjoyed that.
Can you find acid nowadays? Do people still get in trouble for that? Is that a thing?
Well, I don't know if people get in trouble as much, but I know people do it still. Sure.
I didn't know that was still around. I need to find a guy.
And someone was talking about the paper, but then there was also like the gels. So they were like the 4-way window panes. Those were like a gel, and that's what we were doing. And we were doing, so I guess technically we were doing more like 46 of them. I did like a half a fucking sheet, and then my friend did the other half. We just were eating them because we were tripping, and then we just kept eating them as we were tripping, dude. It was weird. It was,
Nice.
All right.
Never
So
tried it.
the next package is, this is to me something. Can you pull your screen down?
What?
Can you pull? You left your screen up.
Oh, the share?
Yeah.
Oh shit! How do I unshare? I'm not sharing anything. Am I?
Yeah,
Stop
maybe.
sharing.
Do I have to do it? Oh, there you go. Cool. Yeah, because I'm gonna share this one. I don't want to strain the
noise.
The thing with the stuff. Okay.
You know what service doesn't strain? Restrain. No.
It does. It absolutely does. What the fuck?
Oh, you got an Ames elephant, dude? When did you get that?
See that? I told you. That's actually the donkey.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Okay, wait a second.
It looks great.
Motherfucker. Oh, here it is. Okay, good. Sorry, guys. My eyes are horrible. Okay, so now what we got here is the...
I probably would like shrooms, Bradford, more. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I had some at one point, but I pussed out and I didn't take them. I don't know if I gave them away or threw them away or what, but.
Well, you could microdose, and there are people that have like the chocolate bars. They make the chocolate bars with the shrooms in them for microdosing.
I mean, I feel like,
have you heard of them?
Yeah, I've heard of microdosing, but I don't know. Isn't that like the maintenance thing for some purpose? Because when I think of shrooms, I want to see colors bleeding down the wall and shit. And I don't feel like microdosing is the way to go.
That's not mushrooms.
Okay, well, I want to see what I want. Whatever. Well, how would you describe mushrooms?
Okay, so I will tell you this. Here's a couple things. Mushrooms are a bow and arrow. Acid is a slingshot. DMT is a cannon. So DMT would be like the hardest, fastest way to meet God. Yeah, that's Miss Percent. If you want to meet God, you do the DMT and you smoke some DMT and you go into you just gotta, I don't even know what to tell you.
So DMT. I need DMT.
Yeah. DMT, and you got it because that will floor your brain to the God article. All right. So anyway, this is Ray DeVito. Put a 1 in the chat if you know who Ray DeVito is. Put a 2 in the chat if you do not.
I'm actually reaching out to her. Reaching out to her right now. Sorry.
Okay, when it comes to DMT, you're only going to be there for like 30 minutes tops. You know what I mean? Tops. It's a quick trip, but it's I don't even know. I don't even know what to tell you.
It's about the journey, not the destination.
Yeah, you got to separate the levels of reality and dive into the middle of them, and then fold them back under yourself, then back up through them again. What? Okay.
Lovely.
So a lot of people don't know who Ray DeVito is. He is a comedian who is, and we're going to show you because we have worked with Ray before.
Ray's a comedian?
What's up? What's going on, everybody? Welcome, Rock Bottom Podcast. Rock Bottom Podcast with Ray DeVito.
And this is Ari Jane on the left. Okay. Right? Ari Jane is like it's almost like I see her as a bit of a mentor for him.
Oh, definitely. She's kind of, I view her as kind of a handler.
Yeah, a mentor meets a handler meets an animal trainer. Because Ray, you are going to find out as we go through here, is kind of dumb as a bag of fucking hammers. But in a very funny way.
Yeah.
And you'll see behind him in his room are bobbleheads. These are his prized possessions. I don't think there's anything in that dresser. Let's go.
Bobblehead
Jane,
boxes.
how are you, my dear?
I am wonderful. And yourself, Mr.
I'm doing-
DeVito?
What'd you call me?
Mr. DeVito.
Mr. DeVito. Oh, wow. I feel like I'm in court.
Yes.
I feel like I'm.
Oh, she ate one of those spicy chips on BYB.
She did. I heard about that. I haven't seen it yet, but
holy shit. The hot chip challenge.
Yeah. A bunch of people did
I don't know
that.
if you saw this, man. I had a corporate gig yesterday, and they asked me to wear a suit.
Okay, this is what I was talking about, Corndiff.
Okay.
Ray had a corporate event that he got hired to do. Go do some stand-up at a corporate event, get paid a nice little chunk of change, right? You want to show up, you want to look good.
Definitely.
So the dress code for the gig is, hey, Ray, come in a suit. Ray is in his 50s, 40. How old is Ray? Something like that. And Ray does not have a goddamn suit. So here's
50s.
what. Okay, when you find out the suit that Ray had to get,
was it like sleek and modern and shit?
Let's put the question this way, Corndiff.
Fashionable.
Let's put the question this way. I will ask you this: put a 1 in the chat if the person who he borrowed the suit from was dead, and put a 2 in the chat if you think he got the suit from someone alive. I recuse myself from this vote. Number 1, if the person who he got the suit from is dead. Number 2, Rob, we're coming around the corner. We'll be coming around the mountain when you come.
I feel like I know what. I think I know where this is going.
I love suits. I have several suits, so I can't imagine being even over. I mean, I had suits started when I was like 18. When
We're not talking about lawsuits, Tony.
Hey, I see what you did there. I had like a little 3-piece suit when I was like 6. I got to show some pictures of that sometime here on the RipCast. We got to do family picture day. And then you got to make up a corn family. We got to take some pictures.
I can
Put your
do
corn
that.
family out there. All right.
I've still got their photos. I abandoned them a long time ago, but I still have their photos.
You got so many to pick from out there. It's like you can make your own family.
Yeah, they're behind me. That's where there's the reunion.
You don't have a suit though. Oh my God. Okay, first of all, I'm not showing this, am I?
Not showing what?
This.
No, there we are.
Okay, so let's go back again because we're gonna pause.
What's up? What's going on, everybody?
This is how
Welcome.
he
Rock Bottom
introduces his podcast. He comes on, he goes, "What's up? What's up? What's up?"
Well, he's been hanging around Kevin too damn long, and he has that kind of angry, yelly, loud tone.
I can't stand Kevin Brennan.
Yeah.
I can't. I just really can't. He's a
FKB.
shitty person.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's funny. That's all. I just don't think he's funny. I think some people don't care if the comedian is a shitty person or not. I kind of do.
Now, Neil Brennan.
Funny man.
Yes.
Genius. Dave Chappelle show.
Absolutely.
The guy who beat Kevin Brennan on Star Search.
Rock Bottom Podcast with Ray DeVito. Ari Jane here with me. How are you, my dear?
I am wonderful. And yourself,
I'm
Mr.
doing-
DeVito?
What'd you call me?
Gay Dorito.
Mr. DeVito.
Mr. DeVito. Oh wow, I feel like I'm in court.
Yes.
I feel like I'm in court. I don't know if you saw this, man.
Good point, Bad Austin.
I had a corporate gig yesterday, and they asked me to wear a suit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
Like, no,
you don't
offense.
have a suit though.
Yeah, exactly.
That's me.
Wow.
In a suit.
Okay. Now, I have so much to fucking say about this. But let us just continue, I think, a little bit of the conversation and go a little bit deeper into whose it is. And then I'm going to tell you a couple of the whys about what she says, because she makes a comment here.
Wow.
It's me in a suit. It's my.
Let me see that again.
That's
how
my.
do you look fat? How's that possible?
Yeah, it's kind of large.
I'm not fat.
No, I know you're not. Oh,
It's
I think you should say.
Oh, that's not his suit.
It's awesome. Look at you. Like you look like you should be running for president.
I had pomade in my hair.
President.
I have pomade in my hair and everything. Holy shit, he's dumb. Okay. Let us go back a little bit because I think the it's going to get out of hand here.
For president.
And I need to just show you. Okay, so here's what he did. He cropped the shot because he realized he looked fat in the suit. And I'm going to tell you why he looks fat. Now, what he is wearing is, and I'm going to give it away. He is wearing his deceased father's sport coat that he had to go over to his sister's to get.
Oh, damn.
This is a man who had to go to his sister's to get his deceased father's sport coat, which is, as you could see, double vented. It is a double breasted. It's not only not tailored for him, but it is double vented. So there's a lot of fabric there. And he is a skinny guy. His dad was a much bigger fella.
Yeah, it seems so. I mean, he fits in it. I mean, it's definitely there, but there's a lot of room to wiggle.
The arms are too short. If you
I was thinking
arm
that.
that's down. Look at his arm that's down.
Yeah,
Right?
it should meet the top of the wrist, right?
Well, actually, technically, his middle finger should be able to touch the bottom of the sleeve. You know, when you bend your wrist a little bit, you should be able to touch it.
Oh, okay.
So it's pretty short on that side. And it is so fucking wide because of all that fabric from the double venting. He is a thin guy. He's a tall, thin guy. He needs a single vented jacket. You know what I mean? Double-breasted, nothing. This jacket's from like 1982. Holy fucking shit. Look at the shoulder pads on this thing.
Yeah.
What was this? Were they playing on the Patriots?
He looks like a traveling insurance salesman.
Right. Hey, how are you? Let me show you this vacuum cleaner. Oops. Oh, no. Did I spill that on your floor?
You're not purchasing coverage. You're purchasing peace of mind.
Let me show you the Luxembourg vacuum cleaner.
Oh.
In a suit? It's my.
Let me see that again.
That's
How do you look fat? How's that possible?
I'm not fat.
No, I know you're
now
not.
He cropped it down.
Oh, I think you should say. It's awesome. Look at you. Like you look like you should be running for president.
I had pomade in my hair.
President DeVito.
And, fucking retarded.
And pomade in your hair smells. It smells too.
Pomade in your hair smells.
He smiles like if you told an alien from a distant planet, like if they landed here and you had to verbally tell them how to contort your face to make a smile, but they've never seen a smile. It's like that's the smile he's doing. He's trying to stretch in all the right ways, but it's just, in that photo, it's not natural.
Oh my God. And he's like such a fucking simpleton. You know what I mean?
Love him.
And he's such a simpleton.
Yeah.
Obnoxious John's here. That's me. That's me.
Smell that smell.
Yes.
That smell. That's my.
You almost resemble Ohio Secretary of State Frank LaRose.
That's my. Check out the pomade in the hair though. Like it was, and pomade smells good, but it's it's like greasy, and I sweat a lot. So like as the night goes on, you can feel it on your.
I couldn't begin to tell you what pomade smells like.
Can you read this?
Bad Aussie. Why wasn't his father buried with it? Did he steal it? Oh no, he took the jacket.
He just went right there and got it. You know, this one too. Can you get this one?
Oh damn, that's a long. Vitaly Chernobyl was the man who owned this jacket also the one who would take hot craps whilst smoking with a young Ray in the shower? Jesus,
that is part of the lore. Yes, it is.
Jeez.
And the story is that while he would shower, listen to this.
I had not heard that.
You haven't heard this? Okay, so
no.
When he was a kid, I'm sorry, I don't know why I know this.
Wow.
Okay, so when he was a kid, he would go to take a shower, and then while he was taking a shower, his dad would come in and take a shit and smoke a cigarette at the same time.
God damn. Wow. Just a big old smoky cigarette shit steam bath.
Why are you saying that?
Oh, God.
Like 7 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, fuck. What a way to start your day.
But that is the story. Hey, look, I didn't make it up. Pomade smells, though. Like pomade smells. Fuck. So traumatizing.
Your forehead, and you're like, oh, this is gonna cause pimples, dude. This is gonna be some pimples going down.
You still get pimples, Ray?
You're supposed to put the pomade in your hair, not on your forehead. So if you have pomade on your forehead, you've put too much on. You put any you ever pomade those husks?
Did he spray? You don't spray it on, do you?
No, pomade is like
it's like a balm or cream.
Yeah, it's like
okay. So yeah, he had to have applied it to his fucking forehead.
Does anybody not know what the fuck is pomade? That ancient of a fucking term?
It is. No, I've heard my mother talk about it, but that was long before her death, 30 years ago.
And she spoke of the pomade in the 20s. That's what she was remembering from her great grandma.
I have been, so I do too sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, for those who don't know, the orange on the bottom is Obnoxious John. He is a producer type guy. Right?
Yeah. Good guy. He works on many different shows and very helpful guy.
Mm-hmm. Don't think he likes me.
Oh, really?
Don't know why.
I haven't heard that. I don't know. Maybe just a wrong impression, but I don't know of anything like that. But
you know who likes me? People with stars next to their name.
People with stars next to their name.
Our paying customers here.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Us. You know, they're here for the ride. They're here for the corn. The Z and the corn. That sounds like a morning show, like a zany morning show.
Z and the corn in the morning.
Yeah. Come on down, Z and corn in the morning. Here we go.
Yeah, dude, and
Greasy Dago Wop.
Hey, now what?
It's like I could just feel it and stuff, and like that pomade, you got to like almost wash your hair at the end of the night to get it all out.
That's why it doesn't like me.
Otherwise, it gets on the pillow, and the pillow smells like fucking.
You know what? I think we just got the answer.
We just figured that one out.
Yeah, that was a quick fucking turnaround. All right.
There you go.
as the same with El Horrible and Tukey, as we know, are not fans of Italians, but they will eat our food, you know.
Yeah. We can't turn away a good Olive Garden.
Pomade. It's not easy being a man, Ari. I know you think it's easy. It's not easy.
Why don't you get one that you like the smell of?
I think they all smell like pomade. I think that's the way pomade works.
God, I have one. You know what? My pomade for my beard is a sandalwood.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's a sandalwood pomade. It's lovely, right?
Oh.
You know, no. I mean, what is he using? The fucking trace fucking, you know, whatever that shit's called.
I don't know. Trace Atkins?
No, it's a pomade. Tres Flores or some shit like that.
I mean, it smells good. Don't get me wrong.
What is that shit, Ray? Is it like some kind of ointment?
It's like hair gel. It's like thick hair gel.
No, it's not thick hair gel. It's grease.
Yeah,
it is literally hair grease.
Yeah.
Use hair oil, Ray-Tard. Bradford.
Yeah.
It's like it smells good, but like it's like just stuff that's gonna like stain stuff. But it's but no, it smells good, but it's gonna like run down your forehead and everything.
You're already getting super chats.
It's stained stuff.
Race second virginity. Please explain, because I haven't had sex in a while. That's why it's called race second. That's why.
How long has it been that? How long has he been dry for?
I don't know, but
and is that a thing people say? How long has he been dry for?
I don't know. And when you just said that, I kind of,
you knew what I meant.
Yeah, but my shoulders buckled a little bit when you said that. I don't know why.
That's weird.
Ooh, that's weird. Is that how long he been dry? That some bitch bag of monkey nuts. Yes, waxy grease. Listen, you know what? Here, just hold on for a second, okay? I'm gonna go get some. It's right here. Hold on.
Gotta get them dollars. Say what? Gotta get them dollars. Say what? Gotta get them dollars. Say what? Gotta get them dollars. Go.
Low money is better than no money, cause even with low money, you can still grow money. Yes, sir. Low money is better than no money, cause even with low money, you can still.
You ever seen a grown man naked?
Gotta get them dollars. Say what? Gotta get them dollars. Say what? Gotta get them dollars. Say what? Gotta get them dollars.
You gotta eat, get money.
You dick!
With your feet, get money. You want a sense and a piece, get money. You want to party with the freaks, get money, get money, get money.
I had hangers. I had a hanger. They just
oh wait, are we live?
Yes,
I had no idea we were. I thought we were backstage.
No.
Sorry, that was a lot going on.
Did you get your pomade?
That I left both things up there. This, okay, is the beard. It's a beard pomade. This is the sandalwood. See, it's like a greasy.
Well, you've already opened it. It's going to lose its value now. With antiques, you want to keep that shit closed up, Tony.
I use it all the time. I use it every day. This is just a new container of it. But see how it's like a grease,
Yeah.
And then you just take that grease.
There's a pube in it.
That's right. There's a pube in it because I do put it on my taint. Before I soften up, I soften it up for my taint.
Pubeade.
That's right. And you just throw a little right in there. See that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now is it like a beard oil?
Yeah, this is like a beard pomade. This like helps, stimulate the whatever growth, thickness, healthy hair, so your fucking pores don't get all closed up and infected and fucked up. And you get those ingrown hairs in your face. And you got to keep popping them and all that shit. No, not with this, baby. This shit keeps it smooth.
Nice.
Smooth and healthy. So, all right, let's get back to it because there's so much going on here in this one.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I apologize, Ray. I thought we were backstage.
Right now, all I smell is sandalwood. It's really nice. Very
nice.
nice.
Yeah, you just put a shitload of it right around your nose.
No, I just, there's just a little bit.
I mean, it doesn't take much, yeah.
That's nice. Easy nice.
We've been alive for 1 minute and 40 seconds.
Oh,
Doesn't Ari Jane seem like the type of gal to drink out of a mason jar?
Well, what you drinking, Ray? What's that?
A bottle of wine.
Oh my god.
A bottle of wine. Like people
he's
say,
a
like
fancy.
drinking a bottle of wine's like Bex. Don't drink a bottle of wine. I'll drink the whole thing. That's why. I mean, over a 3-4 hour period. But people act like that's a lot. But
he looks like fucking Dick Cavett talking about the fucking wine. Yes, well, when I drink an entire bottle, I drink it over the course of 3 or 4 hours, which means 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Billy Joel had a song, a bottle of red, a bottle of white. So he drank 2 bottles.
But no, that's not what he's saying, Ray.
No,
that's not how the song goes. That song is called Italian Restaurant, and it's by Billy Joel. And he goes, a bottle of red, a bottle of white. It all depends upon your appetite. So he didn't have 2 bottles. He is picking one of them. But Ray, you're a fucking idiot. Jesus Christ. He doesn't even understand. He's like, listen to this. Because do you know the song I'm talking about?
I don't. I like no.
Okay. It goes a bottle of red, a bottle of white. It all depends upon your appetite. You can have anything you want at an Italian restaurant. And he's singing about an Italian restaurant that him and his whatever chick go to.
Oh, okay. Sounds like a hit.
It's from one of the old Billy Joel albums when Billy Joel was still good.
Remember Piano Man?
Did you bring your suit in the laundry basket? No. I hang.
He said, and then when Billy Joel said, he said, you have a bottle of red, you bottle of right. So Billy Joel had 2 bottles. And I'm just having one. So it's okay.
And Anthony works at the grocery store.
I know, right? At night, he becomes a bartender.
Yeah.
And you know what? He's trading in his Chevy for a Cadillac.
I had a hanger because I just.
Oh wait, are we live?
Yes,
I had no idea we were. I thought we were backstage.
No,
I swear he is a talented producer. Okay, don't. What?
No, he is. Yeah,
he is. He might just be. He's obviously not working. He's dumping in and helping out, and probably had a couple edibles.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I apologize, Ray.
It's
I
all
thought
good.
we were backstage.
We've been alive for 1 minute and 40 seconds.
Oh, I see 3 minutes, but okay.
3 minutes. You're right.
Whoa, what you drinking, Ray? What's that?
A bottle of wine. A bottle of wine. Like people say, like
fucking bottle of wine. That's a lot of wine, right, Tony? Like a bottle's a lot for a person.
A bottle is a lot for a person. I mean, make no mistake. Look, for someone like me who's a total fucking boozer alcoholic, a bottle ain't well. So then I guess for him it's not that much. But he's like, I gotta buy, and then he starts to sing the song the wrong way. He goes, a bottle of wine. That's not the fucking words. I love it.
A bottle of wine.
A
bottle of wine. Like people say, like drinking a bottle of wine's like bad. Don't drink a bottle of wine. I'll drink the whole thing. That's why. I mean, over a 3-4 hour period. But people act like that's a lot. But Billy Joel had a song, a bottle of red, a bottle of white. Like, so he drank 2 bottles. But then again, he also drove his car into somebody's house in Long Island.
It's almost empty, right?
No, it's
how much you got in there?
Clear. It's up to here.
When'd you start it? Just curious.
About an hour. What are you, my fucking mom?
I'm just
Trying to get a
curious.
gauge on your drunkenness, Ray.
Really?
An hour and a half ago. It's like 7:15 when I jumped on OJ's podcast earlier.
He's like, don't judge me.
Carlos.
That's not funny because your mom.
Because Billy Joel, he had a bottle and a bottle of white, and that's 2 bottles.
And you know what? And you know what that kind of speaks to. I think that was a slip up a little bit. What are you, my mom? I think that's what he needs. That's what he needs in a woman. He needs a woman that's going to be his mom.
Right, but also he's lying. So he just basically before he came on the show, he opened this bottle and he started to chug this motherfucker. All right, to get himself a little lit before.
A little bit.
Because he empties whatever booze there is. Whatever he has, he empties it.
Well, yeah, I was wearing my dead dad's sport jacket yesterday, and I haven't worn it in a while, and he still had his toothpicks in there.
Okay.
Huh.
Let's oh fuck me. Didn't get this far in this one.
I mean, that'd be kind of a sentimental find, I guess. Which direction are you going with this, Tony?
Okay. So he gets his dead dad's jacket, which he hasn't worn in a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
Old toothpicks.
And the toothpicks, his dad's toothpicks, which we all know that these were not fresh toothpicks. Okay.
No.
Which he hadn't worn in a while. I think I just have to hear this over again because I don't think I'm really believing what I'm hearing. I really think I got to really process this one.
They were left over from the funeral home to keep his dad's eyes shut. You just pin them. You see?
Oh my God.
You know, I like a nice ornate toothpick. You know those ones with the little, looks like they were on a little toothpick lathe.
Like a little bit of something that was in a cocktail, like a gimlet.
Yeah.
This is the feature razzle dazzle on a gimlet at a bar near you, at a tiki bar near you. You're going to see a lot of these toothpicks. It's a sword too. You have a sword toothpick. Remember those?
I've seen those. Those are nice. I like
I
those.
would always get those on my Shirley Temples when I was a kid. All right. Let's continue.
Did you lock up? Oh, there you are. Hello. Hey. Tony?
Yeah.
Oh, you locked up for a second.
I did?
Or I did. One of us did.
Something. Okay.
The internet
Oh,
did. We're good now.
The internet locked it all up. Let me just double check on my network select. Yeah, we just got to go up here. God damn. Okay. This is crazy. I mean, I've just never seen this kind of thing on a podcast. Like,
His toothpicks were still in it.
Yeah, it's toothpicks. My dad would always use toothpicks, but I use those like oral flossal things. I use those
oral flossal things.
Huh. Just flossers?
Are you gonna just call him fucking stupid at any point, or is that me? I thought you were a little bit of a bad cop. I'm just saying, like, you really always try and see the positive in somebody. It's really amazing. Is that part of your species that you just
we look on the brighter side of things, yeah.
I see. Well, you are kind of a child of the sun. I mean, you count on it.
That's right.
So, but here's the deal. What I do with those, I will sometimes reuse them. Like if I don't get too much out of my teeth.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
The oral picks. I will show you an oral pick, man.
Yeah, they're plastic.
That's
They're one of those things
please
that dolphins choke on.
Jane is
Yeah.
getting horny.
I did used to like to chew on them.
He's corn domestic. I'm still working on that word.
Jane is getting horny. She might be. I'm not sure Ray does it for her anymore. If he ever did, I think she views him more like a child now.
Yeah. He's more like
he's an unfuckable.
Well, you know, like the project that you work on for weeks and then you turn it in for the fair, like the science fair. He's her like terrarium. He's her fucking, you know, her bug, her ant farm.
Well, I hate to tell her, this shit ain't looking good.
I don't know if this is a medal winner. I think you better try the county fair.
This fucker ain't gonna place.
Yeah, this dog won't hunt.
No blue ribbon. No blue ribbons in your future.
It's not even a brown ribbon. You know, like he's a brown ribbon winner.
I will get the oral picks, but like, let's say I use one and there's not too much damage. It's still usable. I'll save it to use it later. So I'm wondering.
Do you think? Oh, there it is. Hold on. Fuck me. Rob P. I wonder what she uses to pick that gap in her teeth. I was wondering if she uses the oral branch.
I don't know, but it's that's that Lauren Hutton space in the teeth. You know, if you're a child of the 70s and 80s, that old school gap in the teeth.
I like it.
A little sexy. I like it too.
I like it. Yeah,
I like it. I can't say that. You know, this Ari Jane. I mean, she's got a little more color on her too in this one. In this shot.
I when I see a fellow piece of shit chime in with a comment like that, I had because he wrote it at the same time I was thinking it. I was like, I have to say it.
All right, so check this one out. You take this one.
Question: what team does Ray bat for? I don't think he plays any, and I know what you mean by that. I don't think he's in any game in that world.
Right. It's a diastema. Oh, okay. Is that Italian?
The fuck is a diastema?
A diastema. It's the space of the teeth.
Oh. Okay. A diastema.
Mm-hmm.
Tooth gap.
Yes. It's sexy though. I mean, you know, she rocks it pretty decently. I mean, I got no complaints.
Well, she's got to me, the thing that's great about Ari Jane is her attitude and overall kind of positivity, and she seems real and I don't know, mentally there. She's not just checked out like some people on that screen right there are in a Adidas tracksuit.
Right, one in the upper right.
Yeah, the with the logo next to his head.
Did he really?
No, he did not. And I don't like people saying that.
Good. Okay, he did not. You're sure?
Yeah, I
You
talked to him.
spoken with him, or
No, not recently. But
so
I want
how
to
do
talk
you know?
to. I want to talk to Carla. I'm going to tell you if you let me
Okay.
answer
I
the
was just showing
question.
you what it feels like. That's what it feels like sometimes when you do it to me. Okay, go ahead.
He is fucking soft as a fucking. He is soft as a little fucking feather. This kid.
Yeah.
Man, this girl just rocks his fucking tits like fucking crazy. He can't even think straight when someone tries to talk to. He cannot manage two thoughts at one time.
No. He had a I guess a plan of how he thought things should go, and as soon as she goes a different direction, he's like, "Shut the fuck up! I had a plan."
If his brain is the Panama Canal, his thoughts are fucking sinking. It's closed. They're clogging it up. It's a wreck. He can't get them through.
No, before he disappeared from the Dabbleverse, he told me, "I'm out of the Dabbleverse." He's like, "I'm out."
Hey, that's right.
He's
Dana
like,
is up to 5.
Yeah, but I've said that.
So go ahead and
He's like,
to her over there.
Yeah, but you change you're a woman, like Billy Joel said. That's just a woman. You change your mind. Yeah, it's just being a woman. That's called.
You've said it also. You've said it before. And other men have said it.
I never said I'm out of the Dabble. I think I'm stuck in the Dabbleverse.
I've heard other people.
I think I'm stuck in the Dabbleverse. I don't think I can get out of the Dabbleverse.
This feels different.
Like, if I move over here, I think the Dabbleverse comes with me. I think I'm permanently stuck in this Dabbleverse. No matter, like, Carlos Danger gave me shit. Like, how come you don't retweet that? Like, because some of the stuff, like, I'm doing a comedy club, they don't know this Dabbleverse thing. Like, I'm doing that country club last night. They don't know this Dabbleverse.
Oh, wait a second. He's scared to retweet his YouTube shit because of gigs? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, probably. There was something to do with a shirt or a hat or something on Shuli's
Who don't
store.
you like on here? Who don't you like on this screen, bro?
Who don't I like?
I'm hearing it in your voice. There's somebody on this screen that you don't like. Which one of these people don't you like? It's not Ari Jane, so it's got to be one of the other two.
No, I like them. I like them all.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
No, they're all great.
Okay.
I got nothing against anybody. So.
All right. I'm just circling back to make sure.
No, we're good.
I'm just seeing if your genetics are in place.
If they like go and see, like, you know.
Yeah,
like,
it won't make sense. I get it.
It doesn't though, because Ray will retweet shows he goes on where they shit on him. So
if I'm on the show, I don't mind it. If I'm on the show, I don't care. But if I'm not on the show, it's like I'm not going to retweet something to go watch people shit on me.
Well, even it doesn't have to be people shitting on you. It could just be Carlos Dangerous doing a show. Like, oh, I see he tweeted it. Now your excuse is that you don't pay attention to Twitter. But I don't believe that because of a conversation we had a few days ago about stuff that was going on Twitter that you told me about.
What was
so
that?
he's just
you can say
well, you were talking about all the craziness that was going on with MLC. You asked me if I had seen what was going on Twitter.
What was going on at the? I mean, it's
make sure you go sub to Bad Aussie's channel too. There's some cool shit going on. Very, very talented with the AI art.
It's fine, but I'm curious. What was specific?
Gosh, what was it?
Yeah.
Oh, it was the grape ape or whatever the hell his name is. Gladwell ape.
Yeah. That upset me because it's like I like Gladwell.
Ray, Carlos's point is, I mean, it would be nice if you did. You know, you saw one of our tweets. One of us is doing a show, and you just took it upon yourself to retweet it out. Whether it's us, meaning Carlos, myself, Shuli, Kevin, whoever. You don't have to be on the show to retweet it, just to show your support.
Okay.
We're all in this together, Ray.
He is a wonderful human being. We can all
David
agree.
David Skywalker, who I like.
Why does he
do you have
say
any
it like
desire
that?
to improve the
I don't
quality of
know.
your life or your podcast?
David
Aren't you tired
Skywalker.
of everyone.
David Skywalker, who I like. Dude, he likes everything that has to do with men, like men's physique, good looks, handsome, you know. He likes man things about a man, the smell of a man, you know.
But like he doesn't like doing any of that stuff for himself. Like the suit was not becoming. His hobbies aren't becoming.
I mean, yeah,
Ouch, David Skywalker. Jesus Christ, David Skywalker. This is the guy who gave me a bear hug.
You see, it's a fair question, though, right? You see, it's a fair question.
I'm doing better. I wore a suit jacket, a sports coat yesterday. I put pomade in my hair. I was dressed to the nines, I tell you. The nines, the eights. I was dressed to the eights. I didn't know what that's. I was dressed to the eights. The eights? When they say dress to the nines and you're not quite.
That is, yeah, we get the joke, Ray. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. Did Corn Diff dip out? Did we lose Corn Diff? Have we lost Corn Diff? Corn Diff will come back. There we go. Corn Diff back. Corn Diff back.
What happened?
I don't know. You dipped out.
David Skywalker.
David Skywalker did it.
But a nine. I was dressed
A lot
to
of
the
people are
eights.
saying to answer the question, Ray.
Oh, are you tired of people? People can shit on me. They're gonna shit on me all the time, dude. It's fine, David Skywalker. I'm secure myself.
I think they were talking about Aries' question.
Oh, what was Aries' question?
He never answers my questions, you guys. Come on.
What was the
on.
question you asked? Am I jealous of Carlos? Do I feel threatened? No, I don't feel threatened by Carlos Danger. Carlos Danger is my friend. I think he's my friend.
Carlos
I wish
Danger
you'd
is my
flip
friend.
back to David Skywalker for a moment because
She says it
Good
normal.
night, sweet prince, truthfully. No, DLC's he's a good dude, and I wish he would get along with people. I think it would have been a great asset. Now, do I think also like them putting him in the thumbnails and stuff and like taking shots at him? That was
So now they're talking about the drunk on cringe guy who really, I mean, even though he said it, really can't prove that he was the guy who actually did whatever to Shuli's channel. You know, I'm sure a lot of people try and take down his channel as people do with my other channel. So, you know, it is what it is. It's part of the game. I really, you know, I think he doesn't understand also the difference between a copyright strike and reporting a channel. You know, I think he might have reported the channel. I don't think he struck the channel. I don't think it came from his
No, I don't know that he did. I think he took credit for it and maybe didn't do it.
But Shuli would know who it came from, you know?
kind of
Sure,
yeah.
like if you're
I
going to
gotta
be in the
scoot here in a few. I gotta go. Remember? I have a fit.
And here's a part where I did forward to this part where she did leave. This is the part where she's leaving. And he gets extremely insecure about her leaving. Right?
Why?
Well, check it out.
All right, peace.
She's going over to BYB to do the chip challenge. This is the part where she's leaving to go over to theirs, and she told him ahead of time, "Look, I gotta go," and he probably said, "Oh, don't say you're going over on that channel. Don't say you're going on that show. I don't want people to watch you over there."
Does he have beef with them or something, or does he just not want to cross promote?
It's just he's insecure.
Wow.
He can't handle it.
Come on, man.
I'm telling you, that's what it is, bro. He cannot handle it. Watch, listen.
Sorry, I'll continue
I'm
this.
sorry.
With OJ. All right, she's out. Just you and me. Just you and me. She might come back. She might come back.
I don't think so.
No, I talked to her. I said if people try to fuck with you, come back here. So she's like, all
she
right.
won't be back.
Treat me like every woman I ever loved and just walk right out of my life. Where the fuck is Carlos Danger? Text him. He's supposed to be in here. But
I
it's you
don't
and me.
know.
so
Yes, he said he was coming. Did you send him a link?
I did send him a link.
But I think he set us up, Ray.
But yeah, no, I think DOC is just out of the podcast world, the Dabbler. He told me he was leaving.
So as you can see, Ray is very into his wine, into his women.
Yeah,
He's
very
paying
into that wine.
attention. He is in command. He is in control of his podcast. He's in control of the show.
Yeah.
He is in control of everything. But, you know, I want to thank everybody on behalf of myself and Corn Diff. We want to thank everybody for coming out tonight and joining us on the RipCast. Make sure you like and share this episode. Hit that notification bell. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Wow, Ray is dumber than KC. We'll get back to KC next one. We are almost at our 50th show, brother. Almost at our 50th show.
I can't wait. How far off are we? Which one was this?
Episodes.
3 episodes.
We're at 47 right now.
Holy shit. Wow.
Yep, we're 3 away from number 50. We're going to make it a celebration.
I can't wait.
All right, guys, y'all have a good night. Tip the corn.
Get that cash. Get that cash. Get that cash.
See you on the next one.